What's up, you guys? This is Brett from the Team FPC coming to you today with a deck profile. We have been doing pretty well on the subscribers count so far. I think last time I checked we were at 47. I want to get to 50, so hopefully this video will help me get to it. We need some more likes, we need some more feedback. I want to know what you guys think of my deck profiles. This is a new setup I'm going to try. Maybe I'll show it to you someday. It's pretty sketchy, but it's gonna work, I guess. Basically, this is a chain burn deck profile, and the main thing that chain burn does is it burns, it stalls, and it draws, and it wins. So I kind of ordered the deck in a way that it'll make it more interesting than other deck profiles. A little bit of a update on our channel. We had a lot of feedback from some people that we weren't too fond of recently. I guess haters are gonna hate, and bad players are gonna stay bad. But we don't really want to punish you guys for putting your thoughts up. But if you want to promote your own channel, we ask that you please do so in a private message to us. We will give you guys a shout out. If you think your content is better than ours, feel free to say so. Just if you say that, we're probably going to check you out, and if your content isn't very good, then we will delete your comment and you will not hear from us. If we like your content, we will probably still delete your comment. We'll send you a private message about it, and we'll give you a shout out. If you're addressing our viewers, because we work hard for all the subs we get and stuff like that. We just want to make sure that they're getting the best experience from our channel. So the order I'll get to the deck profile now. The order this is gonna go in is it's gonna go burn, stall, and draw, because it's basically what I do in the deck. So for monsters, I run 1 lava golem. Sorry about the lighting. I'll work on this eventually. And 1 marshmallow. Marshmallow is a burn card for me for the most part. I like it better than Reaper in this deck. I probably wouldn't even play Reaper in this deck, for the main fact that you don't need Reaper's second ability, and Marshmallow's a little more, I guess, versatile. He does basically the same thing. Actually, Reaper is more versatile. Marshmallow's just better in the deck. I'm also trying out these new sleeves. These are deck prot ones or something like that. I got them for like $2 down the beach. I've seen some people use them, and they seem to they've been fine so far. If you want like a review on them eventually, it'll come. Just like the video, let us know. Okay, second is, these are for stalls now. Go Swift Scarecrow. Battle Fader is not as good, because he can get warninged, but like game 2 and 3, Battle Fader is not as good. I might main deck it just because it would help game 1, but I'd rather have more burn cards and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to say this deck is a little weird in relation to the other decks I've seen. I know there's probably a standard for chain burn, and I'm not playing to it. I'm just doing what I think would be fun, and it's been pretty fun so far. Now for draw, for the monsters, you play Morphing Jar. A lot of the time, the way I play it, I'll use up my entire hand, I'll set it, and then I'll just flip it all up next turn, get rid of it all. If I don't draw anything, I'll have a set Morphing Jar, and he'll get me some more cards when they attack into me. And now we'll go on to the spells. Those are the monsters. There's 6 of them. I'm thinking about upping the Lava Golem to 2, just because I want to draw him some more. And he's better against monster heavy decks like 6AMs and heroes and stuff like that I see all the time. For spells, you go Burn, you go Chain Strike. Easily the best card in the deck. You chain link 5, it's an easy 2000 burn card. Yeah, when I was trying to build this deck, I got a couple of these. So if you actually want to make a deck like this, I have some leftover chain burn stuff when I was trying to make the deck. I'm trying to make Gravekeepers still. The deck is really fun. I've been testing a lot on DN. Also, if you want to play me on DN, it's Brett Appo. It's all lowercase, 2 T's, and APO is after Brett. It's all one word, all lowercase. I'll put it in the description. So yeah, 2 chain burn for spells, or chain strike for the burn cards. For stalls, you play 3 1-day apiece. When you know how to use this card, it's very, very good. If you do not have the cards you need to win, then you play... I'm trying to figure out this lighting, sorry. I'm just going to leave it. You can see these ones. You draw a card, obviously, and then no one takes damage. It's nice. You can let your opponent do whatever the hell they want to do. It doesn't bother you. I'll get into it later, how this card comboed with a couple of others is really, really broken. Also, he's actually really good with Scapegoat, and I enjoy Scapegoat a lot. There was actually a time when I was on Dueling Network, and some guy didn't know that you can't tribute these. Yeah, I tried it. I was just trying to mess around, and I tributed 2 of the tokens for Lava Golem, and he got mad at me, and he rage quit. It's probably because he thought I was being bad, but I knew what I was doing. It was funny. So then after stalls, you play the draw cards, like Pod Duality. Pod Duality is now at 2. Card is very good still. I guess it had to be hit. It makes decks like Heroes and Gravekeepers and all those decks really consistent. The ones that can control you, they'll have their cards. Yeah, it's basically a staple in this deck anyway. Then I play heavy. I play heavy because games 2 and 3, I don't really want to side it in. And it'll sometimes help game 1 if I'm playing against a countdown deck or something stupid like that. Or a deck that'll already be set up if they went first. And they're kind of expecting something like this. Yeah, heavy helps though. And now for the traps, we'll play all the burn traps. You play 3 Secret Barrel. This is my favorite burn trap card. That one's a little damaged. Not sure how that happened, but basically it is, if you can't read it here, let's see if it adjusts. Yeah. There we go. Inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to the total number of cards on your opponent's side of the field and in your opponent's hand by 200 points. So basically, you get this first turn. If you get this first turn, then you set it. You burn for 1,200 once your opponent draws. Or what you get to do, what I do a lot, is actually they'll play Tour Guide. I'll let them play the Tour Guide, get another one, I burn them again. And then I just start chaining to Secret Barrel. No, you chain a whole bunch of other stuff first, then you chain the burn cards later. That's how I kind of play it. Play 1 Ceasefire. The card is, I think it'll be good, this format, because if you don't know what it does, flip effects are not activated at this time. That is very good game 2. I'll see sometimes people play, like if I'm playing Gravekeepers at least, it'll stop the spy play and it'll burn them for it. Or sometimes they'll, if they already went off on me or something like that, or they went into their combos and they set another spy and they have a whole bunch of monsters on the field, this card just is even more deadly. So yeah, it's really fun. Next I play, these are still burn cards by the way, I play 3 Magic Cylinder. Because it's a 3, I thought I'd test it out. Usually I'd consider it more of a side deck card for chain burn, because you never know, if your opponent doesn't play monsters, this card's basically dead. But I figured that I might see a bunch of countdown, chain burn, and stuff like that, but I'm not too worried about it because people at my locals don't play it unless they really want to troll and just win. Then you play Just Desserts. I play 3 because it is a staple. That's the main thing. If you play against a monster heavy deck, this card rapes. Yeah, this video is getting kind of long, so I'll just keep going. Then we'll go into, this is kind of a stall card, kind of a burn card, if they can actually get rid of the tokens for Geometrio, then they burn them. But mainly it's so that I can control what my opponent has on the field, and I combo with just desserts. They burn even more. It's awesome. So that's it for the burn cards, and now the stalls, which are also these still. I play 2 Wabaku, and I play 2 Threatening Roar. I already played 3 Swift Scarecrow. You might think that it's a lot of stalling, or it might not be enough stalling, but running the dualities and all the draw power I get in the deck is really supportive for the cards. I don't really need to run more than this, and I can always run, it leaves room for me to run more burn cards. You play 3 Jar of Greed. These are the draw cards now, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. It's an easy chainable card, and you get to draw. Accumulated Fortune, which is an MVP in the deck. Once you activate it, chain link 4 or higher, you draw 2. It's very fun, very good card. It really helps me thin out the deck a lot, which basically if you get this card, you won't lose a game. If you get more than 1, you shouldn't lose at least. Then you play 3 Yada, because I guess it's a little more versatile than Jar, but they basically do the same thing if you don't know what this does already. You could actually, so like say your opponent summons Tsukiyomi. I don't know why they do that, because I'd have like Marshmallow on the field or something like that, but activate if your opponent controls a face-up spirit monster, draw 2 cards. A lot better now, I guess. But Yada kind of doesn't really mix well with other decks, I guess you could say. So, yep, that's it for the deck profile, guys. Thank you for all the support you've been giving us as of late. Sorry this video is a little long, I just had to talk about some stuff. Remember to like this video. If you enjoy this new setup, I don't have to hold my phone anymore and sit there and move around and make stupid noises as I move it, stuff like that. I mean, I still make stupid noises, but that's not the point. This is also my new mat. It's a Yuma OTS mat or something like that. It's a promotional mat. It's pretty nice, actually. I also have the Return of the Duel Sneak Peek mat, and this mat right here, which is the Spellcasters and Warriors Triumph Win-A-Mat or something like that. It's made by Upper Deck. It's a lot thicker than the other 2, and it's a little smaller, but I mean, all the mats are really fun. Anyway, this is Brett from the Team FPC. Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe. If you have any feedback for us, please give it to us in the comments section. If you want to promote your own content, feel free to send me a message. And thanks, guys. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.